Hey, so let's just do a quick intro for people that aren't going to make the live so they know what's going on. So, body doubling is kind of like a coping mechanism or a strategy that some people have where if somebody is being productive in the room with you, it motivates you to be productive as well. It's coping mechanism for a lot of people with ADHD, and I find that when I go live, it's easier for me to stay productive because it feels like people are in the room with me. So, like, you know how when you're on the phone with somebody, if people even talk on the phone anymore, they find that like it's easier for them to do chores while they're on their phone. That's kind of like what this is. So, hey there, everyone. People are already starting to come in, I see. And yeah, so that's essentially it. There's no real agenda today, just hanging out, answering questions, and cleaning up my kitchen, getting it ready for the next video. So, how's everyone doing today? I was just thinking that I needed to do this again with my ADHD group. Perfect timing. Ah, yeah. So I used to do this a lot on TikTok. In fact, on TikTok, I wrote like half my book while on live stream. So what I would do when I was on live, uh, writing the book, I would literally just like put the camera on me on my live stream and write my cookbook while walking on a treadmill. We'd walk like 8 miles in a day. This was during quarantine, so there were a lot of people there and with not much to do, so we would do that. Now I kind of do it now, again, not so much as common, but I'm thinking about doing it again more regularly, but this just on YouTube now. So yeah, I've got a friend who actually does it still on TikTok, but he writes. He's a writer. His name is Jeremy O'Harris, and we like take shifts. Like he'll do it through the night. Like I wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and he's still up writing. He's written for like HBO and stuff like that. He's really cool. But um, yeah, he does it as well, where he writes for an hour, answers questions for 5 minutes, and then like writes again. I just kind of like answer questions while being productive because it doesn't require as much attention. Hey there, good morning. The coffee is on. Yeah, very true concept. I have occasional work days since I work from home full time. It helps me stay focused with that energy in the room for sure. Even when I have like, I don't really know when to turn it off when I'm around people though. If they're in my house, like if I have people over and they're just hanging out, I'm cleaning. I can't stop cleaning. Even if they're not being productive themselves, they're just like literally just there to be social. But I don't know what it is. I am more productive when I'm live, like this. This emptying the dishwasher and loading the dishwasher for me, if I wasn't on live stream, this would have taken an hour. Um, it's my ADHD is pretty bad. It might not even have taken an hour. I would have probably like thought about doing it and then gotten distracted and did something else, and this wouldn't get done until like tomorrow. So it's helpful for me. I hope it's kind of helpful for you guys. Good morning and afternoon from the UK. Good morning, Zola, Jeremy O'Harris. Yes, yes, we're friends. We're friends through TikTok, and then we had met a couple of times. I actually went to his Tony Awards party. That was wild and probably the latest I ever stayed up. And it was in New York, and that was a lot of fun. The way you name dropped Jeremy O'Harris, that is so great. I love the fact that y'all know who he is. Um, yeah, he's great. We need to hang out. I need to like get together and hang out with him next time I'm in New York. Perfect timing considering I have a physics physics exam tomorrow. I've yet to study for. Oof. Ice Americano. Physics. The only physics that I know is like related to the physics that involves cooking, and it's still like very much like what's the word that I'm looking for? Functional physics, I guess. Thinking of going to Chicago next year. Do you recommend it? I love Chicago. Chicago is a great city. One of my friends, he's from New York. His name's Leo, and he says that Chicago and New York are like the two places in America that are actually cities. And I actually and I agree with him when you like take stuff like it has to be like almost universally walkable. It has to have density and diversity, and like not a lot of other places in the United States fit that role, especially when you're talking about like city vibe as well. New York and Chicago definitely have those. Unfortunately, we are so we were so like car obsessed back when we were doing so much of our city planning for everywhere else that it never really worked out. Detroit could have been that, but obviously did not. Any place that came up as a major city before the invention of the automobile had that chance, but really Chicago and New York were the only ones that stayed that way even a little bit, even though traffic in Chicago is like the worst. I think it is the worst in the country right now. But yeah, LA to me just kind of feels like the city of West Hollywood and its outer suburbs. Not because like, I'm gay or anything and I go to West Hollywood a lot. I barely go to West Hollywood at all. But West Hollywood is like the only walkable area in Los Angeles. The only like an unlaughably walkable, I guess. Okay, thanks. I beg to differ. Oh, DC counts. DC counts. If it wasn't for the fact that everybody over there is so lazy, they still get Uber. And I haven't been to Philly enough to agree with you on that. But I don't think DC or Philly are like dense enough though. Because like when you're talking about cities like that, you're talking in comparison to the rest of the world, like Paris, London, Barcelona, uh, Tokyo, Hong Kong, like cities. I'll be making a stop to London, but you'll be in Birmingham. I haven't been in a very long time. London is pretty walkable. Yeah, it is. London is pretty beautiful in that sense. Okay. But yeah, in the United States, we just have Chicago and New York. That is like anything compared to those other cities. Okay. I have to take off. Well, I hope you have an awesome day too, Randall. we're gonna do a breakfast noodle video this morning. That's going to be exciting. I haven't done breakfast noodles in a while. Oh, but I can make myself some tea. That would be awesome. Good morning. My dogs must be very tired this morning. I took them on a walk. We went like a mile, but they're in bed and they refuse to come down and see me. Like, what the hell? Especially considering the fact that a lot of people log on just to see my dogs. But this morning, one thing I can do this morning though is we can make some dog treats for them. They won't be ready till tomorrow, but it's okay. If you're ever Houston craving barbecue, I recommend the Pit Room. That sounds like a dusty gay bar, but okay, I believe you. Yeah, I was waiting for the dog. You can't use us for unpaid labor. My dogs, if my dogs were to unionize, Fran Drescher would definitely be their representative. They are extremely bougie pit bulls who, you know, they are of the streets, but they are just very, very fancy now. Oops, what did I do here? Oh, I see. Not of the street. They are of the streets. Love pities. What breakfast noodles are you making this morning? I'm probably just gonna do like 2 strips of bacon, eggs on a plate of Imi ramen noodles. I haven't decided if I want to do like a soup or a sauce base though. Oop, I think they heard me talking about food. I think they heard me talking about food because, yep, hi. Did you hear me talking about soup? Oh, I need to refill the rinse aid on this. No, Moch Boba, you cannot eat the stuff that's in the dirty dishwasher, please. Thank you. Alright, rinse aid is in. My dishwasher will stop yelling at me. I don't know why, but anytime like the dishwasher was like, oh, please refill the rinse aid, I feel like it's judging me. I don't know why I give that kind of attitude to my dishwasher, but I do. I have a trash can that opens up when you walk by it, and my fiance doesn't like it because it thinks that like it's calling him trash every time he walks by. You think I'm cooking something? Huh?
Oh, the little mochis. Oh, the little baby girls.
Okay. Just waiting for my water to boil so I can have some tea. Oh no. This is dirty. It's like saying get in. Right. There we go. Continue. Okay. Oh no. What are they? I wonder what that is. I had one of those bins. Wave your hand over it. Yep, it's this one. Just. What are you doing? What are you looking at? Who's out there? There's nobody out there. I like spicy peanut anything. Made it for breakfast. You know what? A peanut butter noodle, a peanut butter breakfast noodle sounds like a vibe. Like if you do like a peanut sauce. Maybe a little peanut butter, maybe a little fish sauce. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I was like washing dishes, but I heard barks. Yes, that is my crew. Oh, don't you love it when dogs love each other? Look at that. She doesn't really. This is not love. This is her trying to squeeze in as close to the oven as possible because the oven is warm and she loves to be warm. But yeah, when dogs put their head on other dogs, it's just like it warms my heart so much. Like look at that. And the baby, they love each other. But she's looking at me like I would sell you for a McRib. I would betray you for a McRib. I know you would. It's okay. I respect that. Have I ever tried executi, a dish from Goa? I have not. I would love to try it. I love trying new foods, and I find foods that I haven't tried before exciting. While we're waiting for my tea to go, get my pre-workout and all that stuff, all that good stuff ready. I got into eating noodles with greens and random protein, Szechuan chili crisp, fly by Jing. Have you tried the Chengdu Crunch from Fly by Jing? Because that shit is amazing. Their chili crisp is pretty good. Is pretty good. Mine's better. But of course mine's better. I make mine at home. But their Chengdu Crunch, elite. So good. I highly recommend that stuff. It is insane how just like fun that shit is to eat. These gummies are creatine gummies that I take after I work out. This is a post-workout. Oh my god, I saw your shorts for the first time today, dehydrating chicken feet, and was like, huh, this unique kitchen looks familiar. Seems like YouTube's wants me to see. I guess so. Hello, Kaz. You can't. What was it Nicki Minaj says? You can't escape me, bitch. I ain't going nowhere. I was looking forward to Chengdu Boy Vision, but Big Boy had better. I don't know. Big Boy version? Oh, like a bigger jar. It was my birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah, the XL jar. I'm sure they'll make one. We can bully them into making one. I'll post it on my Instagram stories. All right, that's good. Do I have a protein bar and a protein shake already in my bag? Excuse me. Speed bumps. Look at them. Look at them. So judgmental. So judgmental. Oh my god. I like have to remind y'all that you were adopted every day. Every day. I have papers. I do have. Okay, cool. I do have everything I need in there. And my tea's ready. Hello there. Okay. Oh, I got. I'm gonna try this. This one is called. This one is Harney and Sons. Soho chocolate and coconut. Wait, is it? Okay, good. It's black tea. So headed back to campus. Have a happy. Oh, it's tea bags. All right, that's fine. I would prefer it if they did loose leaf tea. Like these tea bag things, like apparently they release a lot of plastic into our bodies while I drink this, but I guess they make a lot more money giving us a tiny bit of tea. Oops. But they make a. It is a nice smelling blend. Love the pod? Thank you. You're the best. No, you. You still gonna and you're still gonna drink it? Yeah, I bought it. We put things in our body that we know are bad for us all the time. A little bit of tea this time won't hurt. Plus, I'm not gonna waste the money. Like, what was it? Like, did you see the Trader Joe's recall? The Trader Joe's had to recall like a whole 2 batches of their soup dumplings because it might have been contaminated with shards of plastic and Sharpie. And I know for a fact that some of my friends just up and ate it anyway because they didn't want to make the drive back. The song before this one was Bunny, like the marker, yeah. So I'm guessing they dropped a Sharpie into the machine that was grinding up the meat. Good morning. How is it going? uh, how's that drag queen? I was listening to your pod. She's good. She's like one of my best friends. What's this playlist called? It's called Pop Culture Lo-Fi. It's on my Apple Music channel. How often do I work out? About 6 days a week. Ooh. You were dying. I'm glad people think that we're funny together because I don't know. We've been doing the podcast for like a year now, And the fact that people still find us entertaining is good. I'm glad. So how many films have I not seen? I've not seen a lot of them. I'm gonna start watching Shogun though. I hear that's a really good show. How can someone eat food that I've made? They have to cook it. You have to buy my cookbook and cook my food. Have I been ever been to Greece? I've always wanted to go. I've always wanted to go to Mykonos. Shogun just came out. It's like a Japan during like warring factions era. I don't know what the actual like war of like the samurai literally. Um and it just seems like very epic. It's like Game of Thrones epic. Do you know why a cheap ass non organic chicken from Chinatown always yields kick ass gelatin broth, whereas organic chicken you pay two? There are a few reasons. Could be the type of chicken that they use. Chinese folks like to use like a yellow chicken, or the chicken from Chinatowns. You might be buying and not even knowing it. You might be buying soup chickens or stewing hens, which are chickens that live anywhere between one, maybe 2 years plus, up to 10 years. Some stewing hens look like turkeys, or as big as turkeys. The chickens from the grocery store are about 3 months old, so they don't have a lot of connective tissue. They just have a lot of meat on them. They have a lot of tender meat on them, and then they are slaughtered. 3 months might be a lot. It might just be 3 weeks. It's either 3 weeks or it's 3 months. I think some of them are considered like stewing hens after 10 months. It says I was in Mykonos 20 years ago. Very expensive. Valentino designer saw loads of celebs. I don't really care about celebrities. I just like want to be at the parties. A yellow chicken. Yep, there's a chicken that Chinese people really like where the skin is just like naturally slightly golden color. It steams really well, and it's got like a nice layer of very tasty fat under the skin. It's very delicious. I don't know what it's called, besides like yellow skin chicken. From Russia, hello. It's been a while. I'm a big fan of your videos, but where I originate from, India, some of the stuff used are very hard to get or unavailable. Do you have any suggestions for these ingredients? What ingredients are you talking about? Maybe I can help. But this would be a better question to ask my friend Kushbu. I only know how to speak English. I'm sorry, guys. What country am I from? I'm from the US, United States. What's your take on MSG? It's great. It comes in these adorable little panda shakers. Look at that. It's so happy. And it wants you to be happy. So you should use it. Don't be a pussy. They were just there, the celebs. Super Paradise Beach was a nude beach. Okay. The right-hand side of which was a porn set, apparently. That's not surprising. Knowing that the type of friends that I have that go to Mykonos, that's not surprising at all. Shout out your name. Well, what's your name? I'm not gonna do your username. That's dumb. What's your name? What's your actual name? I'm gonna guess Hank. Is your name Hank? Gerald? Richard? I thought you was Candiana. Boo Boo? Not Boo Boo. Oh, Babu. Well, hello, Babu. Are you somebody's boo boo? What soup am I making today? Haven't decided yet. Yesterday I did a really good like collagen collagen and short rib stew. Any fun toast ideas? I started the bread, but my mind is blank. I was just thinking how I would like some toast. I was kind of craving like a well, tomatoes aren't in season yet, so like a bacon and mayo sandwich sounds really good. Maybe with like a couple splashes of hot sauce on there. But otherwise, I can always go for uh, like a peanut butter and banana, or a peanut butter and honey, or salted peanut butter and honey. Do you have any tips for shopping in a Korean market? I can only speak English, and that makes it hard. I don't speak Korean at all. And I think going to a grocery store where you don't like understand the labels is pretty exciting. Like you can see like through the pictures and stuff what things are, but like if you find a random jar of something, you can do a Google image search. Like you can literally just take your camera and like Google will do a image search and show you what that thing is. So that is very helpful. Or Google Translate, Google Lens, like that's really helpful too. Um, but otherwise, just like let it be an adventure. Like it's a grocery store. People get to say that they get nervous going to like grocery stores where like English is not the main language, but like immigrants that come to this country, that's like every grocery store for them. So, and they do just fine. So I think like everybody should not be nervous to go into like a ethnic grocery store. The issue I had was getting the oven pizza. We don't exactly have canned tomatoes like the US. We have tomato puree and red wine vinegar, and that is something that's hard to get. Oh, okay. Um, was oven? Oh, okay. So for pizza sauce, you're having issues with pizza sauce. So pizza sauce is at the most basic, little bit of olive oil. You can do tomato puree, oregano, little salt and pepper, and maybe a touch of sugar. Like that's a basic pizza sauce, and then you can add anything you want to add to it. But I think what makes it different from pizza sauce and marinara is like water content. So if you want to cook out some of the water in your tomato puree until it's like a little paste, and then mix in a can of tomato paste in there, you'll be good. I heard you say in one of your videos that you had family living in Brazil. Do you usually come here? I have not. I've only been to Brazil maybe like once or twice in my life. The last time was where they lived in Guyana. Not sure when the next time I'll go, but I do want to like. I've never been to Rio, and I want to go. We almost went to Rio, but um, when we were down there visiting my family, we almost went to Rio, but they were on martial law lockdown. So we were just like, we'll just keep going. Let's go to Peru. So yeah, next time. Next time. I really, really want to go to Brazil. I like going there because Korean market sells every part of the cow and better seafood. Facts. Because they appreciate all the parts. And as a person who cooks Chinese food, we also appreciate all the parts. I got some curry paste for a dish. Would you recommend adding coconut milk or coconut cream? Coconut cream. It's more rich, it's sweeter, it is more dense. I would also, that's not all you should do though, because then you're just kind of making like a curry soup. So what you should do with your curry powder is you should take a little bit of butter or olive oil if you're vegan, and then fry that curry powder first, and then take it off the heat, and then add some. Wait, no, do that second. First thing you should actually do is saute some diced onions in some olive oil or butter, ideally ghee. And once they have softened, make a well, fry your garlic powder and then mix it, add in your coconut milk or cream, add in your coconut cream, and then blend it. And that will get you some bomb ass curry. So. Oh, and don't forget to salt it. Salt, pepper, that kind of thing. Maybe just a little more like chili powder. I was very into this chili. This stuff provides a very nice heat. It's from a company called Diaspora Co. I can't pronounce it. Sire Kong Hate chili. I'm so sorry, but it smells amazing. It smells like bacon. It smells like bacon and chipotle. It's so good. I'm gonna like show it on here so you can like screenshot it if you want. But 3, 2, 1, yeah. Highly recommend. Lil John working today? He's at the gym already. He'll be back in probably a little bit. But ooh, it is 7:50. And I should get ready to go to the gym. So hold on. Have you ever tried making ED from South? I think it's at ED from South India. I have a feeling that you'll like it. You know what? Let me write some of this shit down. Because what a great idea for like a series. Making stuff that people in the chat recommend me to make. Edie made with rice flour. All right. All right. ID. Is that one I or two I's? I'm so fucking old. IDLI. Okay. IDLI. South Indian dish. Rice flour. All right. Haggis? I'm Scottish. I can get haggis. I love haggis. As well as blood pudding is fucking great. There's a bakery called Ackroyd's, Scottish bakery, and they make their haggis, as well as the fact that they make the best shortbread. Holy crap. The shortbread at this place, I swear to God, they like must shrink this shortbread down to like a singularity and then like mix it in with the flour. There's probably more butter in there than flour. Vegemite toast? I actually like Vegemite. I've got cousins that are Australian, and Vegemite cheesy bite is really good. It's like a pre-mixed jar of Vegemite and cream cheese. It's delicious. People should totally like get into that. Please tell me the playlist name. It's called Lo-Fi Hip. No. It's called Pop Culture Lo-Fi, and it's on my Apple Music if you follow me at John Kung. Stop like curry. You're welcome. Himmel and Ard. Heaven and Earth blood sausage with apples and potatoes. Ooh. I need to find blood sausage though, because I don't want to make that myself. Himmel and Ard. German. Maybe I can use a Scottish blood sausage. Do you prefer chicken feet or pig feet for collagen broth? I It really just depends on what I'm making. I'll use both. I'll use both for a really nuanced one. I'll use chicken for a chicken one, and um, pork foot for a pork broth. Speaking of which, you guys just remind me that's one thing I did want to get started before I went to the gym today. Ooh, I have natto. I should use that for something. Let's make some dog treats. Actually, we'll do this tomorrow because I really do have to get going and get going to the gym. But we'll take a bite out of the sweet potato before I go. All right, well, thank you for joining me on my live. My fridge is really messy. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day, and I'll probably see you maybe Thursday. Maybe Thursday. All right, cheers.